Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Paris the Empress. I'm here again with another video for you guys. Be sure to oh god, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. I need to work out. I really do. I need to get my gym membership back. Really, as I always mention, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that. I'm sorry, but these swoops are coming through. Swoop, swoop. I messed it up. Swoop, swoop. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, as well as follow me on my social media, which will be Paris the Empress. So I am currently in some part of Mississippi. That's all I really know. I'm in some part of Mississippi. Gonna be heading to Louisiana, and then from there I have to pick up a load from the vicinity and then call it in Houston. But I wanted to talk about kind of where my mind is at right now. So I have been debating going back over the road. Not for the money, but just because of how I've been running. I talked about it with one of the people that I work with, and she was telling me, you know, with the way that you run, you might as well look into going back over the road. So I was thinking maybe after winter, it's something to really look into and decide. Because I talked to someone at the terminal, and they were saying, okay, girl, you've been doing regional for about 3 months now. Are you sure you don't want to go back over the road? Because this was just a trial. Because, like I said, the first month of being solo, I've had mishaps happen. I didn't realize that there were actual levels to being over the road. I couldn't get that out for the life of me. But there's levels to being over the road. Northwest or northeast is not, it's not really you gotta work your way up to that. And it's not just the pre-plans. You gotta be ready for it. Unless you live there and you're used to being there, unless you take to over the road like that, then if not, there's levels to it. Southeast, that's easy mode. Going up a little bit more north, yes, that's like boss level for me. I don't know about anybody else, but I have yet to conquer over the road, and maybe that's one of the reasons as to why I'm thinking about going back. But really, it's just because there's a few states that I have not gone to yet, and maybe there's a good reason. Because I learned that when I went to Connecticut, and there was a situation that happened when I was kind of not even wedged between two cars, but literally a trucker's worst nightmare. Going down the wrong exit, then you go down a snake-like path, and then the next thing you know, because there's cars parked on side of the road, you have a car behind you, and then you have one in front of you, and you kind of have to just wiggle yourself out of it and hope that you don't hit the car in the back. Yes, I've had that situation happen before, and the person that's car was in the back of me, because you got to make parking spots where you can up there because the roads are so tight. He got out, he saw what was going on, he moved his car. So that's when my LCQ training came into play. That close corners training came into play. I was like, okay, I gotta go forward. I gotta go forward. Gotta go as forward as I possibly can. Make sure I don't hit the car in front. Yeah. So I'll just be careful where I pick going, or where I choose or pick to end up going next. Because honestly, and I feel like this, most people end up going over the road and then they start missing home. They do. They want to be home a little bit more. They're away from home, so they're like, I miss home, I want to go back. For me, this is my home. This right now is my home. I had a home. I lost that home. This is my home. This is a space that I created for myself, where I feel safe, where I feel at peace, where I feel like I don't have too many nightmares, and it has it to where I'm able to work on myself completely. This is my space, a space that nobody with ill intention could just enter. So this is a space that makes me happy. This is a space that I'm at peace with. And no, I don't want to leave it. I really don't. So, what was I talking about? I kind of forgot. So yeah, it's something to think about. It really, 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 really is. But I know I burned myself out a lot doing over the road, because it was just back to back to back. I'm burning myself out right now by being regional. I'm now running on recap, and it's funny because I told a lot of my friends, I can't wait to run on recap. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait that when I end up going to a receiver and getting hours back that I got, like, that's really, to me, that's what recap is for. And correct me if I'm wrong, when you have a tight schedule, like you have to be at a receiver at 6, like I had an instance where I had to be at a receiver at 9, but I was on my 10 probably. My 10 was going to conflict with the time that I was going to have to drop off, so I would have been severely late. So what the receiver did was they went ahead and were able to work something out so that way I could get the load delivered on time, because I was super early. I was there at 6. So they saw what it is that they could do in order to get me unloaded. Now, I know it's not always going to work out like that. And I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe if I had recap hours, wouldn't be an issue. So I see where recap comes into play and how helpful it is, instead of just taking a 34 in the middle of the week and then you have a situation that's similar to that and then you're kind of panicking because you're on your 10. So I see the good, but then I also see the good in the bad. So because right now I'm kind of running back to back, which I'm getting used to. It's kind of like how it was when I was over the road, until I asked them, hey, look, can I just go ahead and take a 34? Or when I was probably down to 2 hours, literally on my 70. Aside from that, aside from thinking about going over the road after winter, and the reason why I wouldn't want to do over the road during winter is because that's when I had started. I had started during winter. I did. I had started during winter. I had learned a lot. It was my first time driving in the snow. It was my first time seeing snow was when I was in Missouri. That was the very first time. Well, actually, no, I lied. First time I saw snow was in San Antonio. It was in Texas. It was back in probably 2011, and then later on in 2017. But snow, like actual snow that piles up and sticks to the ground for at least the whole entire winter, yes. Yes, that's the first time I saw that. It's the first time I saw that. So it's the only update I have. And then I got groceries today. I know this is completely irrelevant, but that was kind of the highlight of my whole entire day, was finding time to go to Walmart, getting my pumpkin spice Special K, because that is my favorite cereal right now. I got 2 boxes, the limited edition ones, and I got my almond milk. I have unsweetened cashew milk. It's pretty good, but for some reason I like the almond milk better than anything. And then I got some Glad plugins just to basically keep my bunk area smelling as good as it does right now. So that's all I really have. I'll see you guys on the next video.